What's going on, wrestling fans? It is I, Steve, and welcome back to 10 Count. On today's edition, I have her back once again. It's Big Swole. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good, Steve. How are you?
I am doing
All
great. I know it's not as good as you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people, but
right,
I am
it's
doing
all right.
great.
Everybody can't.
Everyone can't be you. I know we wish we could be in
Right.
life, but we cannot. But yet I am
I
going to
know.
Puerto Rico for Backlash coming up this weekend, so I'm gonna have a good time there watching Bad
Ooh,
Bunny, Damian Priest watch Puerto Rico tear themselves apart over who they will cheer for. I'm guessing it's Bad Bunny because he's
right.
like the president.
It's
It
gonna be
seems
Bad Bunny. It's gonna be Bad Bunny.
that's gonna be a
Yeah,
fun
Damien's not
match.
getting any pops. No,
No, you don't think so?
no. They're all gonna be cheering for Bad Bunny. Anybody that's not cheering for Bad Bunny, shame on you.
I have a feeling they'll be attacked on just right
Mm.
right there, and
On site,
yeah, even security will hold them and allow you
right?
to hit them.
It, mm-hmm.
It's Bad
It's
Bunny's
gonna happen.
it's Bad Bunny's area, but there's so much happening with Backlash. But first, I want to talk about a few other things. Naomi Trinity has signed with Impact Wrestling. This is huge for her because we've
Yes.
seen Mercedes move around in New Japan, and
Mm-hmm.
yet we were all wondering, like, oh, did Mercedes leave Naomi behind? We were all curious of what was going on, but now she's with Impact. Huge move for her.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
I am to the moon with this because I've always been a fan of Trend, and I just think that her making this move is the best for her because Impact has been killing it. Their women's division is amazing. Like, they have Tasha, Jordan, Deanna. They have some heavy hitters over there, Mickey. Like, I would want to go there. Like, that is the place where you want to get some actual quality matches in. Like, they just have Kyle. She had a match with Kylan, and I've been a big advocate for Kylan. So I'm so happy for her just to shine, just to glow.
I know it was outstanding to see because everyone was seeing rumors, and then PW Insider is the one who kind of gave it away. But yet it was taped, so it wasn't like it was airing live. So yet you would have found out anyways. It wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
And that's the thing about Impact, which I love so much, is even if you didn't know what was going to happen, now you do. You're like, holy crap! I love Naomi. I love Trinity. I want to tune in to see this. I guarantee ratings are going to
Mm-hmm.
go up when Impact airs these episodes with her debut and taking
Absolutely.
on Kylan King as well. So a lot of moving parts there in Impact Wrestling, a lot of moving parts for Naomi as well. So congratulations to her. Good for her. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
And you even saw Mercedes
Huge
in the
congratulations.
audience.
Yeah, and Tina was in there too.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people backstage recently. Also,
Right.
CM Punk visiting Monday Night Raw, going backstage, and then he visits Impact Wrestling backstage. Is it a world tour? Is NWA next? Like, what is happening?
I don't know. Brother's just going around, just hopping like little bunny foo foo everywhere, seeing all of his friends, seeing what he can pick up or put down. It's interesting. It's interesting times.
I know. To me, that's really. I guess the word interesting is a good safe word because in reality, you have
Yeah.
no idea what this is. Is this a classic, go back in the day of Hulk Hogan, where you'd read in the Observer that Hogan's talking to Vince while he's still negotiating with WCW, so that would get him more money with
Yeah.
WCW. Is the same thing happening with CM Punk? We have no idea. The rumors are that CM Punk will come back at AEW, a Saturday night show, maybe try to sell out Wembley Stadium as well. So there's a lot to this. Why is CM Punk backstage at Raw? And the rumors and stories were he was talking to The Miz,
Hmm.
Triple H. Are you telling me he can't get their cell phone numbers?
Hello. But people are talking. So whatever his end game is, people are talking.
I guess so, but to, if you're Tony, what the hell are you thinking?
Probably Tony's got so much on his plate right now. I mean, considering that the draft is happening, I'm pretty sure he's pulled every which way, let alone worried about what Funk is doing. He's probably out there being Phil right now.
I guess so. I guess so. But I know the joke people were saying to me, I was like, CM Punk's backstage. This is crazy. They're like, well, the muffin place he loves so much isn't open on Mondays. So he clearly has an open schedule to visit Raw. To me, it's maddening to think that what did he think? no one was going to say anything. No one would notice. There are spoilers all day long for all companies. You telling me that CM Punk, who hasn't been backstage in the WWE since 2011, isn't going to be a story?
He knew. There's no doubt in his mind that he knew.
Yes.
Like I said, he just got the people talking, and maybe he's out there trying to feel his worth.
Maybe. I would be doing the same thing. I would do the same thing as long as, I guess, you're not tampering with contracts. I know that's a big, stickler in any sport, any wrestling, any organization. So the fact that he's talking to Triple H, and the story goes that once Vince McMahon found out CM Punk was backstage, he was like, get him out there. Because obviously, that's a red flag for lawyers.
Right. It is. That could be a definite conflict of interest. And once lawyers get involved, you kind of just don't touch that.
No. It's
I just
smart for you.
Let Phil do Phil.
Let Phil do Phil. Yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, it was crazy. This past week has been insane because you had CM Punk backstage at Raw, then Impact. Again, NWA is next. What TJPW? Like, what's next? GCW. But yet, they also announced a new WWE World Heavyweight Championship. We're going to find out in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champions, which originally was a different name for that pay-per-view. Now it's this. This is interesting because I know the idea online was, well, Roman Reigns can't be beat, so we need to create a title for someone on Raw to travel around and do events because Roman doesn't wrestle every single month. But at the same time, it's not even the gold medal, that's the silver medal. People are comparing it to the bronze because Roman's got 2. Now this person's got, hey, here you go. Here's a belt. I know you can't beat Roman, so we'll give you this. Is it a little harsh?
Well, I mean, bronze would mean you actually won something. I feel like this is like a participation, like a ribbon, a participation ribbon. You would get for trying, give it a good old college try. You got like a little purple 5th place, 6th place type of thing, and that's kind of what it is. Roman cannot be beat, so we need somebody, like you said, that's going to be able to travel.
Yeah.
Be able to go to the house. Going to be able to do the loops on 360, days out of the year type of business.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. It's like a workhorse championship. But like, I guess the Intercontinental title and the U.S. title can't be viewed as world championship, so you have to make up a new one. But in reality, it's like Gunther, Austin Theory, as we talk, are champions. It's like, hey, you guys are great, but you're not going to be the main event. We're going to make up this new title and give it to somebody else. No, you're doing great work, guys. You're doing great work. But, and then, in your personal opinion, who do you think is going to become the first ever WWE new World Heavyweight Champion?
Well, since it looks like the big gold, I'm going to go for Cody.
Cody.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I'm going for Cody because he can already do the schedule. He's already doing the schedule.
Yeah.
He's already got that heat behind him, and it looks like it's just inevitable. I don't know anybody else that's going to be able to take that reign.
Seth Rollins, I know, is someone who really wants that belt, obviously, and he has definitely shown his true feelings about how he feels about Cody randomly because Cody came in. Here you go. Here's everything, sir. A muffin basket, an edible arrangement. Would you like some salami, sir? Some bologna as well. Rollins is like, can I have can I have some food? They're like, no, here's a crumb. Here you go.
Right.
We'll have to wait and see how that goes. But also, Cody Rhodes losing at WrestleMania. Right choice? Wrong choice? What do you think?
I don't think it's right choice. Story goes on. Like I said, if you give him everything, and of course, I wanted him to win, but you give him everything, then what? Everybody loves that chase.
True.
So I'm looking forward to seeing like the hurdles that he passes to get to where he wants.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I was there live on the floor at WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2, and boy, did you see the anger in people's faces when Cody Rhodes lost. There were people. Now I'm on the floor near the fireworks, so they're shooting off, giving me crap, making me crap my pants because I was so afraid. And yet, you could see people in the stands, even people below. I paid $1,200 for this seat. I paid $4,000 for this seat. And they didn't get what they wanted. That is on them, I guess, because they paid the money for the tickets. And unfortunately, there were anger. People were throwing things. You don't see it on camera because obviously you don't want to show that part on camera. Destroying property.
Why not?
Yeah. There was anger that night, but Cody Rhodes, I guess he'll finish the story by winning a new championship his father didn't even know existed. So I guess that's what I think that's really the argument here is Cody Rhodes finishing the story. What story are you finishing? The imaginary title that Dusty Rhodes never knew existed? And I don't care. I don't care either way, but that's the argument you can see between both sides of people on both sides. So
that is definitely true. Like, what are you winning?
Right. Secondary championships, I guess. Well, but I'm happy that Raw has a championship now because it was really awkward to be like, okay, cool. Here's the main event, and it's just for just a bunch of guys who are in the main event. Ha!
Bunch of guys. Like the longest time, just beyond the down.
Yeah. It was weird. And also, as we're recording right now, congratulations to Carmella and Corey Graves. Carmella has announced that she is pregnant. And that is awesome. That is awesome news.
There's nothing like motherhood.
I have 3 wonderful children that I all like to strangle at different times. I mean, I love them all to pieces. But no, that's amazing though. I know that there was an issue before, but now clearly everything's on the right path, and Carmella is pregnant with Corey Graves' baby. But let's move on to Backlash predictions. As we discussed, Bad Bunny, Damian Priest. This is going to turn into maybe one of those moments where no one cares who wins and loses. But I have a feeling if Bad Bunny does lose, there's going to be some anger. But at the same time, will the wrestling fans online be like, how did Damian Priest lose to Bad Bunny?
True. But I mean, I'd rather have that than the riot makers. Like we're Puerto Rico here, like let's not make up that decision.
Agreed.
Like, I'm just trying to see Bad Bunny win. I mean, amazing in the ring, and I love that he's like took the time and dedicated a portion of his life to actually learning the business and learning how to do this. You know, not just I'm here. I know I'm the celebrity and everything. Like people like him and Logan Paul actually put in work ethic. I salute them.
Yeah, it's interesting because Damian Priest has missed 2 WrestleManias in a row. The last one he was on, he teamed up with Bad Bunny to take on Miz and Morrison, and then he missed the year before. He missed last year's. He helped Edge, and that was the formation of Judgment Day. And then he missed this year's, even though every member of Judgment Day was on the card. So I was thinking, like, oh, man, that sucks for him. But this is his WrestleMania. Damian Priest main eventing against Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico. This is up there. This is probably better than WrestleMania.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I wish I could be, in front of all of my people, like going up against like the biggest superstar ever, like Beyonce or somebody, just taking votes. Like, that's what this is. Bad Bunny is Beyonce.
Oh my.
There's a hometown flair. Like, there's gonna be nothing like that. Like the feeling of overwhelming support and warmth. From people that look like you. You're actually impacting those kids that are going to be in that stadium that's going to see like their dreams come to fruition because it's possible. That's what like Damian Priest and Bad Bunny represent right now. It's possible. They're doing it.
That's amazing to hear. That's a good way to put it. I'll be shocked if Bad Bunny loses. I'll be shocked because he is the president, it seems, of Puerto Rico. And yet I was reading a little thought from someone, Nick Hausman. He thinks that if Bad Bunny wins here, Bad Bunny versus Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia. And I was like, oh my God.
Listen, I don't want Bad Bunny getting choked out in front of the camera like Roman Reigns, Chambea, that, like just talking all that smack. I'm not ready for Bad Bunny to get beat down like this. Not like this. Well, Logan barely survived.
True.
No.
But would someone like Bad Bunny, who's already very rich and very famous, turn down a big payday in Saudi Arabia?
Oh, don't even think it matters about the payday. I think he just wants to work.
That's true too.
He
But
just wants to he just wants to wrestle Roman. He just wants to wrestle everybody. Everybody that's not.
I bet his agent feels differently, being like, "Oh, you'll do it for free? Did you say you'll do it for free? What are you doing? Like, we can get millions upon millions. This is insanity. Nothing in life is free.
We have a tour. Please don't throw your back out. We have a tour to do.
That's a really good point. When you see this stuff,
that would be me
as the agent, because when you do see these matches, you're like, oh, Bad Bunny, man, like this is awesome. He's wrestling. As a wrestling fan, I'm very excited. But yeah, as an agent, as a musician, as each town that has him already sold out, if he gets hurt, well, what does that mean? He's gonna sit on a stool and just and sing?
Yeah, Michael Jackson did that when he broke his foot. He had to remember the time, like in a chair. that's Bad Bunny right there. Yeah,
oh no.
Maria in the chair.
I know the lead guitarist of Metallica. He was set on fire many years ago when his pyro went off. And the same thing kind of thing. It was like and Foo Fighters Dave Grohl. He sat in a chair with a broken leg because he fell off the stage, and then he came out, finished the concert, had a broken leg, and finished the tour with just a casted leg. So they'll do it.
It's a show must go on.
It's true. The show must go on, and we'll have to see. But so, who's your prediction? If Bad Bunny loses, in my opinion, it's crazy. But Damian Priest kind of needs this win.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Like the worker in me, Swole is voting for Damian Priest. Ariel is rooting for Bad Bunny. Like, yeah, that's why I'm so split. I was like, but it's Bad Bunny though.
Right. It's Bad Bunny.
Right. But Damian does need this win.
Yeah, but showing like the clips across the country of Bad Bunny, Mario Lopez on E! Entertainment talking about Bad Bunny performing, and Puerto Rico gets Damian Priest in front of all of his people. Like that to me is the story. I don't care. The winning and losing thing is great, but like the highlight of Bad Bunny winning and holding up and saying, I won here, I think that would be outstanding. But either way, like this match has so many ramifications of not just wrestling. This is like a global event because Bad Bunny, #1 Spotify artist. This man has crossed over to every single aspect, from acting to music to just sports. This man is everywhere.
Right. He is.
So I have no idea, but I'm going to go with Bad Bunny so I don't get attacked by the rabbits that live in my yard. I don't want them to get me tonight when I come home from work. So
they say you better leave them carrots out too, bro.
Yeah. You better leave them out. Stab you with it. I'll get this carrot and stab you with it. But either way, yeah. I don't know where they got those knives or the thumbs, but they're doing it. They're out there. They're out there. They're waiting for me. I can hear them. Bugs Bunny's waiting for me. But in reality, there's so many more matches. Bloodline versus Riddle, Owens, and Zayn. We saw this past week on Friday's SmackDown where the Usos could not pull off winning the tag team titles back. Jay looked very concerned. Very concerned. And as we're recording right now,
very concerned.
It's Monday morning right now, so as we're recording, we have not seen the second night of the draft. So as we're recording, we don't know the Usos are landing. But in reality, the Bloodline storyline is building. It doesn't really matter if the Usos land right now because Roman's pissed. Roman is pissed off. And is this Bloodline match versus Riddle, Owens, and Zayn really the beginning of the real breakup? Because is Solo going to sit there and refuse to get tagged in? Is he just like buttering up his thumb to just hit someone in the face? Get a stick of butter.
Right, that's
yeah, he's got a stick of butter.
I believe that we're seeing the cracks here. I believe that if they don't get in line, if the Usos don't get in line and do what they're supposed to do, listen, it look like they're about to get away. Like I've seen this look so many times in my mother's eyes. Is okay, girl, you got one more time before I tag that ass. That's what's happening here. Roman's getting ready to take off that belt, bend them over, and give them a lashing if they don't get this right. And Solo's there with the butter.
He's with the butter. He's just waiting.
With the butter. He's the kill shot. Like I am
He's just sharpening up his thumb like those bunny rabbits are sharpening up those carrots out front. I don't know how you sharpen a thumb, but he's doing it. Yeah, this storyline. This storyline's been going for wrong for like 2 years now, and now we're seeing cracks. But like, I guess if let's start a weird scenario. Say like Jimmy Uso wins the U.S. Championship somehow. It's like, oh, I got a title. Jay's like, oh crap. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of layers, like an onion from Shrek. Nice Shrek reference. But yet, we'll have to wait and see here. But I think the Bloodline wins, but it's going to be because of Solo pulling it off. Not because the Usos pulling it off. Solo pulling this off.
Absolutely, I agree. 110%.
It's
Solo's there. Solo's ready. Like, I got this. I can prove myself.
Yeah, buttering up both thumbs. And it's weird because last year WrestleMania, it was called WrestleMania Backlash. It was Roman Reigns and the Usos versus Riddle, Orton, and who was it? I have the thing right over there. Oh, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, and Riddle.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying?
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, who was it? So it's like kind of like
that leg getting up.
It's like WrestleMania Backlash is like or Backlash this year is a continuation of just like we got to get to the next event, but let's throw in some random 3-on-3s so we can just fill in the time and not give away one-on-one matches. But this one has storyline implications versus I don't really care who wins this match. It's more of like, what's the Bloodline gonna do? Oh yes.
Right.
So
I'm waiting to see if Riddle's done taking his leg back. I just want to see Riddle and Solo because I've seen the others.
Right.
I just kind of see them have a long
I just want Solo to be standing over like both Usos and just attacking both. They're like, no, like I want Roman to just be like somewhere in that like up there in the bleachers just watching, like eating his popcorn. I'm gonna kill those bastards.
He's in the rafters like Sting.
He's got the
side by side. Here comes Solo with two thumbs, like boom at the same time. See it. I see the vision, Steve. I see it.
Boom! Pop both their heads off like a dandelion.
Yeah, like. Boom.
Oh my god! Yeah. I like it. I like this idea. It's a little crazy, but I like it. Mm-hmm. The blood everywhere. It's like Mortal Kombat. I'm not sure we can handle that. It's pay-per-view though. It's actually premium live events. So in reality, exactly, you can do whatever you want.
Right. I feel like we should throw in somewhere in there.
Popping some heads up like a dandelion. I love it so much. Love it so much. The U.S. title, though, is also on the line. Theory versus Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed. Now, this one, like a couple of matches, came out of left field, and I'm fine with this. Like, the fact that we're going to get Bronson Reed and Bobby Lashley in the ring together, then Theory sitting there, wee-wee in his pants, holding on, trying to make sure he doesn't lose to both men here. This is, as Biggie has put it, big, meaty men. Smacking big meaty men, just slap in the meat. I love this match. I think Theory's gonna win, but I love the idea of just big men just slapping the crap out of each other.
I feel like Theory is gonna slide in and slide down with the always last second. And hopefully, he pins Boston, not Bobby.
I wouldn't even mind this ring exploding, like when they do the suplex off the top and it just bursts.
Oh man,
you can't do that obviously because I'm assuming this match will be like either first or in the middle. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind a ring collapsing underneath itself, and then you just fix it somehow.
Hey, I think something collapsing. Two big, gigantic men in this match. So like something has to break. Give us something.
It's gonna be Theory's bones. That's what's gonna be. Right. It's a triple threat. So in reality, there are no rules. So
Austin threw something.
Oh, I like it. Let's just throw him to the gigantic Tron and just like a body mark when you get like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Chalk outline.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. Oh no, we're murdering people on this show too. What's happening?
Hey! Look who's in the match, okay? Murder's on the table automatically here. This is hurt. This is hurt business stuff.
I would still be angry if I was Bobby Lashley because it seemed like he was about to have a WrestleMania match, but he didn't have a WrestleMania match. So in reality, they should just call this match a WrestleMania Backlash match, so he's on the WrestleMania card technically. Because I was shocked that someone as red hot as Bobby Lashley was not on WrestleMania. Were you shocked as well?
Add that, add me to the list because I too was shocked. It's like Bobby ain't got no match. Wait, they got a match. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out my brother Gucci. Cause okay. It's like Bobby, what are you doing? He's just cleaning his thumbs. I was mistaken about. He out there slapping meats.
Yeah. He got to show his Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal trophy. He got to do that, so
whatever. That was just like, here. That's what that felt like. Oh, we gotta get to do something.
I know. It was so sad. And I love your picture in the bottom corner there with the Hurt Business all holding gold, which I hope is the future someday. Someday.
Right?
I would love it so much. I interviewed MVP it was the Thursday before WrestleMania, and I interviewed him and I asked him about Bobby Lashley not being on WrestleMania, and he called it a travesty. The fact that Bobby Lashley, even though like in storyline form, they're not friends, but he flat out was like, this is a travesty. I don't know how this could even happen. The fact that you have Bobby Lashley, a former champion, world champion, dominating force, not on the card for whatever reason. We still don't even know why. Obviously you see the rumors circulating with Bray Wyatt involved or LA Knight involved, but the fact that he wasn't even, I don't know, put out there for something was very strange to me.
Absolutely.
I imagine for many people. So. Yeah. No kidding. And it wasn't a normal stake. It's one of those like Fred Flintstones put on the top of the car steaks that tipped the car over. That's what Bobby was eating backstage. At least that's what I heard. Those are the rumors. Those are the rumors.
I heard that too.
I was trying to make sure you confirm. You confirm the rumor.
I confirmed that.
Very good. Very good. In one match, again, it was so random. Like, it was just like, there was rattling off matches one night on, I think it was Raw or SmackDown, and everyone's like, what? Seth Rollins versus Omos.
I was like,
So random.
But, this is something I had to sit down and think about. Throw something together for the outfit.
True. Yeah.
Once you sit down and once you watch it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. It's like almost just looking down. It's so fun.
Popping his head.
If I was to I'd be like, man, I see a whole spot.
Oh, no. No.
No, so you be in the box. After the box.
Oh, no. Hey, listen, I can relate to bald spots, but yet having Seth Rollins go backstage and suffering all night long with a mirror, that's cruel. That's not losing matches is one thing. W's and L's is one thing, but bald spots, that's a whole different story altogether. She's got Becky. So does it matter? I don't know if you've ever heard stories where people get divorced later on in life, but it happens.
Keep up the game. Keep up the game, bro. Tell him it's one guy.
Oh my! He's got the money. He can go and get the thing where they shave your head and they put on the fake hair and the glue to your head. He's got the money.
Of course. I mean, but Roman probably still works.
I wouldn't know. Oh God.
If not, Zima is still working. I'm sure Roman is.
What do you work for all these companies? You know every brand. Does Cedric have a secret issue? Are you spilling the beans here?
No. I like talking.
You just like talking about bald people and every product that ever existed to fix a bald man's head.
Hey, listen, if I'm going to clean out a problem, I at least
This is true.
And I mean, laugh in between. So.
At least your loyalty is on both sides here. About
exactly. Like, if you fall, I'm going to put my hand out and help you out, but I'm still going to laugh.
God, you're so cruel.
So
Cruel. But what a wonderful person you are as well. Well, but yeah, an angel with the devil horns. Yeah. Oh God. That's what you should be for Halloween, a Sour Patch Kid. Seth Rollins versus Omos, though. This one, I'll be shocked if Seth Rollins loses because we're talking about the new World Heavyweight Championship and you're trying to lean into that. So, but like Omos losing to Seth Rollins to me is like a physical, like a mathematical equation I can't put in my brain. Like, how does he lose? Does he like trip and fall because his shoes got tied together and he gets a curb stomp?
Yeah, tap the knees.
Tap the knees. Chop down that tree.
Yeah. Chop down that tree.
Okay.
Chop it down. Chop the knees. It'll be nothing. It'll be regular height. And then it's just do. Bam, curb stop. And then 1, 2, and 3.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. First, you gotta get rid of the first. Take this tree, and then you can't walk.
Boom. We figured it out. Snatch a cane for MVP. Push him over. He's like, ah! And then you have Omos and just crack him in the kneecaps with that cane. He goes down, curb stomp, and then another curb stomp. I'm guessing like 10 more curb stops. And then Seth Rollins can beat Omos. But it's just weird. I couldn't believe that. When I saw this match, I was like, I think everyone had the same thing. Even Seth Rollins tweeted out like, what? Like, what's going on? But still cool. I still love Omos. I love the idea of this match because I don't know what's going to happen. And that makes me more intrigued than seeing like Rollins versus someone who I knew exactly who he's going to beat. It's very simple when it's like Rollins versus, I don't want to throw names. I don't want to insult anybody. But like, oh, Barry Horowitz. And then Barry Horowitz, an old jobber from the 90s, suddenly he's fighting Seth Rollins. Well, in my brain, I'm going to go, okay, this is very obvious who's winning here. Seth Rollins, not Omos versus Rollins. Here, I'm like, Omos could win. He could win. So we'll have to wait and see. I think Rollins wins here. You're also picking Rollins. Yeah, smart. That's put your money. Put your money in the right spots there. Raw Women's Championship, though, Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. As we're talking right now, Bianca Belair and both Io Sky have been drafted to SmackDown, but Bianca technically is the Raw Women's Champion. So this leads me to believe that the entire Damage Control is now on SmackDown with Bianca. So, like, is this really just to continue the Damage Control storyline of like, or breaking up?
Absolutely. Because at this point, you're just like, let's see.
Right. Like it feels like Bianca is at Roman Reigns level right now, where like having her lose to just anybody doesn't make any sense to me. Like she needs to lose to someone important, but yet is there anyone important enough to beat Bianca Belair?
Honestly, I'm just looking just so
right. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. This is very interesting. I just think it's like this match is gonna be great, and I want Io Sky to win because I like her so much. But at the same time, like it'd just be a throwaway. Like, why would you build Bianca for this long just to lose to a random member of a faction?
Right. Like I can't know how close she is to breaking the Becky's record, but it just seems from down. Again, we have this somebody on the SmackDown brand.
Right. Yeah. Agreed.
Right, and they're not a free agent.
Right. The free. Yeah. It's like you're in the draft, but now you're a free agent. But now you're going to go to NXT. Well, I'm sorry, what's happening? Like certain people are dropping down NXT because of I don't know what reason. They don't have anything for them. Like I guess dropping down is not the right word, but like, I don't know, more polishing or something to do while we don't have anything to do for you on Raw or SmackDown, which is like Apollo Crews had that situation and now he's back. He got drafted to Raw, I believe. So, there's movement amongst brands, but I think we both believe Bianca is going to win here and continue the storyline of is Damage Control breaking up or not breaking up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. SmackDown Women's Championship, though, again, like this Bad Bunny Damian Priest situation, Zelina Vega going for that SmackDown Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley. This is so interesting as well because we are in Puerto Rico. LWO is running wild right now. Zelina Vega is moving up the card, but yet I don't see Vega beating Ripley after WrestleMania beating Charlotte Flair. But it would be a great story for Vega, but it'd be a terrible outcome for Rhea Ripley.
Yes. I feel that Rhea's definitely going to I feel like it's just going to be an amazing showing. Because especially considering what just happened on SmackDown, like their selling is top notch. So I feel like Rhea's pretty good. Not quick though. Definitely not quick.
Yeah. This one.
Some, like, maybe some shenanigans going on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
On her toes. Look over your shoulder, honey, like MJ. There might be somebody back there.
This one will be a lot of fun. I know the crowd's going to go buck wild for Zelina Vega. We're going to be behind her 100%, but Rhea Ripley just won the belt from Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Like, hello, this is, but we're going to see, I know we're going to see everybody. We're going to see LWO involved. We're going to see Judgment Day involved. Like, there's going to be shenanigans. Vega is not going to just get crushed, I don't think. She's going to have a fighting chance with using the Rey Mysterio. It's in the heart type of deal. But also what's shocking, I don't know, it has nothing to do with matches, but if you go on WWEshop.com right now, there are no Backlash shirts. There is nothing Backlash-related merchandise.
No merch, no.
As we're sitting here right now. Nothing. I think they believe like the LWO shirt is like enough. And I'm thinking like, like I know they'll sell them when you get there.
Backlash in Puerto Rico, like,
yeah, like the Puerto Rican government paid
Texas all the time.
Like everything. Like again, right now, like the last time I checked was yesterday. They didn't have any. And usually when I go to these events, I've been traveling to all of them recently the past 6 to 7 months, and every time I go, I buy a shirt. I'm like, oh, I'll buy it looks like a sports jersey, but it's not a sports jersey. Like Texas was the Spurs, like it looks like a Spurs jersey, or like Montreal was for Lynch Chamber. It was, a hockey shirt. Like it looked like that. But this one, I went online. I'm like, no Backlash merchandise. So.
Maybe. There you go. You know what I'm doing? They put it at the bottom. It's so
I guess so. But
right.
I think.
And it better be fire too, because sometimes these t-shirt designs are not hit.
No. Sometimes I wonder, and I'm like, did someone design this who it was like, hey, you want to just use Photoshop the first time? It's fun. We didn't buy the full version. You can use like the tutorial and you can make a shirt. And I'm like, you get paid for this? You getting paid to make these?
Trial run of Adobe.
Use an Adobe Premiere on your phone. That's so cute. Oh, wonderful.
That's what it just been look like.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes I'm shocked that this was a shirt I can see and buy online for $30. But in reality, I think we both agree Rhea Ripley pulls this off. Zelina Vega will cry and the crowd will stand up and cheer. She'll get a standing ovation. I will be there. I'll be excited. But one match, I know people are going like, if Cody loses again, we shall riot, which really means this going on Twitter and getting mad. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. This is huge. Roman Reigns defeated Cody, but really it was Solo who gave the thumb to Cody, allowing Roman to pick up that win, which I feel like they keep ignoring when they talk about Cody losing on TV. Like, oh no, Roman beat him. Like, Did you watch the replay, though? Did you watch the replay? But this one is interesting. Will Brock Lesnar just murder Cody, or is Cody going to pull this off?
Honestly, I don't know because I've seen Brock just to make I believe in it. However, the evidence that I have seen from Brock over the past 15, 20 years, I don't know. It's been a lot. So protect your neck, Cody Luther, because right, don't play. Like, you don't have to say extra things.
He should just wear a bodysuit, like a big bubble bodysuit when he goes in to fight Brock, because this is going to be a mess.
Oh, I got really Bubble Boy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I was even going to go a little reference, if anyone knows Little Giants, the movie. Yes, and they have the like nerdy kid with the glasses, and his parents are afraid he's getting hurt, so they actually put him in bubble wrap. So I'm thinking like Cody needs to pull Little Giants here and wrap himself up in some bubble wrap so Brock doesn't just pop him on his own. This is going to be interesting. I would be shocked if Cody loses, but now I'm in this world of like, I wouldn't even be shocked if Cody does lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if this, because I'm like, well, that's Brock Jones. Right. That's because he hurts people. We saw it, the home show, Raw, after being in the Republics. It was hard. I was like watching through my fingers a little bit. I was like, this looks painful.
Oh, no.
We've already seen him with like a crazy, like he showed him a pic injury.
Yeah.
My Brock, like, this is bad, bro. Like, it's not wow.
Yeah.
Because he must. I'm not going to fault you for running. It's Brock I promise you, I will not make fun. This is the one time I'm not going to laugh. I'm like, if you ran, I'd be like, smart.
Like, ding, ding, ding.
Right, yeah. Outrun him. Brock can't run. I guarantee you your cardio is better. Just run.
You know, we could pull a Home Alone situation and put some toy cars on the ground to wrap. And so when Cody leaps over the cars, Brock comes after him and he's like, whoa, and he just goes down. And then Cody escapes and then has some paint and just whips it down and hits Brock in the face. Like, we can go Home Alone style if Cody wants to survive this.
Absolutely. Like, dirty, this ain't not healthy.
No.
I want you to go home to bring without stretching moves. Yeah, trying to get me with the night.
Oh no.
He's like taking the
oh, poor Cody.
Right. They're like, you know, stat home, dude. You're going against Brock Lesnar. Don't take this.
No.
Show up with some armor, some bubble wrap, or something.
Yeah, I would attack Brock before the bell actually rings. Like flamethrower, like throw thumbtacks at him. Do whatever you need to do before the match. So then when the bell rings, you have an upper hand when Brock's turned into like a crispy chicken. So
he needs to be playing smarter. I would have a first class ticket for Singles. He's a better one.
Buy him some food, buy him a few drinks.
Rub his belly, rub his back, stretch back.
Rub his belly? Is that what you just said? Rub his belly?
Yes.
He's not a damn dog. Well, he kind of is. He's a beast. He's a beast. I was going to say, Sandlot. If we're going back more, some Sandlot references. He is the beast.
Right.
Just give him some baseballs. Just give him some baseballs.
Give him some baseball. Baseball, go fetch. Do something. Yeah. Bring some beer. Bring some jack. Buy a cowboy out. Something plan him. Get the spirit of
my God. This show's gone sideways, but I love it so much. Bring him some plaid. Bring him some cowboy hats, some cowboy boots. Buy him some spurs. Buy him a belt buckle. Buy him some holsters that shoot cap guns.
Exactly. Buy a little whiskey stone. So it's whiskey stones going.
Oh man, buy one of those little pels with the two. I can't think of what it's called right now. Oh man, Cody's gonna spend a lot of money not to get his ass kicked here at Backlash, but
he's got it.
He's gotta. So in reality, in this situation, it seems like Cody's gonna beat Brock because he's gonna bribe him to death.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Smarter. I need the dark hair Cody to come out.
Oh.
Start using that noggin here, okay?
Dark hair Cody. Oh my.
Dark hair Cody.
Oh
the
no.
Rings. That dude has a false.
Oh geez, Louise. He can get another tattoo on the other side of his neck if he wants to, but God, no, thank you. Though that is a story that's pretty funny where he thought it was going to be smaller than that, and then he did it, and then it got bigger. So that's a good starter if you know that one. But in reality, Backlash will be a good show. I think Cody Rhodes pulls this off. I hope he wins.
If he takes the second person who talks the knees, when Brock gets down on one knee, I was just like, oh, sneak it up. So as soon as he gets down, drop kick him, and then it'll be fine. And then just
he's gonna Goldust is gonna show up. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Dustin Rhodes, and just gotta go there.
Hit that, boom, do the kick, do the cartwheel, and steal it, and then go home. Cody wins.
I love it. Dressed as Stardust to throw Brock off. I think this is a good.
Yes.
I think this is a good scenario to throw Brock off. I thought I was fighting Cody, who's this Stardust person, and then blow some dust in his face, roll him up, hold the tights as hard as you can, pin him 1, 2, 3, and then get the hell out of there with the car already started to get you out of the arena to the airplane to fly back to your wonderful wife and child. Because if Brock finds out that you pulled him shit, he is going to crush you and your family. All in all,
we don't want that to happen.
And we don't want that to happen. I don't want Brandy getting an F5 on the kitchen floor. But in reality, though, actually, it depends who you are. I guess maybe some people want that. I don't want that, but I like her.
Maybe somebody.
Yeah, somebody wants something bad to happen to her. It'd be funny for TV, but not funny in real life. But in reality, though, this should be a hell of a show. I am so excited. I will be there in Puerto Rico talking to Damian Priest beforehand, LWO, a few other wrestlers, and then we got a press conference before SmackDown with Bad Bunny. Then we got SmackDown. Then we got the event. I'm going to be a busy boy. But I got to say, it has been a pleasure talking to Big Swole about Backlash once again. And one day I will convince her to come here back next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. But today we have sat here, we have done it. We have talked about Backlash. We have talked about Trinity. We talked about so much more. Congratulations one more time to Carmella and Corey Graves, because that is awesome. Because, in life, creating life is really what we're supposed to be doing here on Earth. And it's great that they were able to do that. And I love it so much. So thanks again, Big Swole, for being here, talking about Backlash and so much more. I've been Steve Fall. She is Swole. Hopefully we all survive Bad Bunny and Damian Priest fighting, because if the Puerto Rico decides to fight each other, there's going to be a war. It's going to break out into everywhere else. But in reality, I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.